What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Quillfire. I have no idea why they decided to give Quillfire a toy in the Warrior class before, I don't know, Clampdown or any of the other 5 main Decepticons. Quillfire was in an episode. If anything, we should have gotten an episode dedicated to the giant worm truck. Anyway, Quillfire. It's definitely a unique figure. Definitely a cool design. He's based off of a porcupine, I'm assuming. Comes with 2 accessories. One, his gun, which is very, very cool. It looks like something out of Borderlands or Borderlands 2. And then he also came with this quill. It doesn't do anything. It just sticks right on the back, right there. Doesn't shoot. Doesn't stick anywhere else. I guess he could wield it as a weapon. All right, then. Quillfire's robot mode is definitely unique, and it's not something we've gotten before. He's kind of a hunchback. From bottom to top, he looks very cool, don't get me wrong, but he's got severe lack of posability, and his head doesn't move. His head is stuck in place because based of the transformation, so you've got a little bit of up and down movement, but you see this panel back here, it moves. You can open his mouth a little bit. I mean, he can bite something, but that's about it. Otherwise, posability is okay. Because of his squat nature and just overall size, he does not really pose all that well. Ball joints in the shoulder, then a hinge underneath that, swivel right above the elbow, elbow bends over 90 degrees, fists do not rotate, but they do bend in because of the transformation. There is torso articulation, ball joint in the hip, very loose, swivel above the knee does bend, but there's no point to it because, well, he's so dang squat, he's not really going to be able to pose all that well. Size-wise, as you can see, he is so much shorter than Thunderhoof, and Thunderhoof is the size of every other Warrior class figure. Quillfire's weapon can be stored on his backpack. Quillfire does have a really neat transformation, though. Start off with, come up to the area behind the head, open up that panel, and flip the head into the back here. Sometimes easier said than done. Sometimes you just have to disconnect the top of him, but it does go back in there. Though I seem to be failing, and I just broke it. But that's okay. It goes back together. So with Quillfire's head folded up, it kind of reminds me of Megas XLR, if Megas XLR was more of a monster truck rather than a car. To continue with the transformation, we're going to take the hands and fold them into the forearms. I swear just about every figure does this in this line. Then fold the arms up over the shoulders and snap them into place like so. Then we take the torso and lift it away from the body and pull it up and away, and then pull the backpack away from the figure as well. Turn the hips 180 degrees, fold the feet all the way up into the back of the legs, and then combine the legs together via this one peg that doesn't always want to go in. And then they will fold up and into the back like so. Coming back to the front of the vehicle mode, we're going to first get this squared away and fold up the shoulders until they snap into place, and then flip them straight back and get the quill in between these two you just fit the quill in the hole between these 2 posts. Then fold the front windscreen and roof over to the front. It will snap into place at the hinge, and then we can bring the doors in and they will snap into place. And this is a lot trickier than you might think. So what I like to do is to split the shoulders again, bring this section in and have it snap into those peg holes, which is what you're supposed to do. Straighten everything out, and then bring the arm sections in, or the shoulder sections in, and snap everything into place. And then the back of the backpack will snap into the feet. The alt mode that we end up with is very reminiscent of Transformers Prime Bulkhead. I don't know what it is about this kind of design, but Hasbro seems to love it. And in all honesty, it's actually quite a good little vehicle mode. You can fit the weapon in the bottom or the back of the vehicle mode like so, with no problem whatsoever. I do appreciate that. Overall, it's quite an excellent vehicle mode, but you can do something pretty funny. If you lift up the hood here, you could still flip out his robot head, and you could be this like little evil car turtle, snapping car turtle, which I find ridiculous and awesome. I mean, it's like, I'm coming for you, Autobots. Nom, 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 nom. So you could totally do that. It works, and it's just something silly and fun to do. So overall, I really do think this is a good figure. It's no Megatronus, which was my favorite figure from last year, but nothing is going to be a Megatronus. That's just a perfect figure. This guy, not quite as perfect. He's got some issues in robot mode, and the vehicle mode transformation is a little bit iffy sometimes. You can already see that there aren't panels lining up correctly, no matter what you do. But overall, it's a solid figure and definitely worth having in your RID collection. So gang, I hope you have enjoyed this video review. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. Asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.